Hey guys, it's Scott. I help millionaires and those that want to be set up money systems like the one I'll show you. And I think you'd agree that leads are the oxygen of opportunity. Lead generation is the lifeblood of a profitable real estate business. More leads give us more opportunity to create more deals. Whether we're trying to attract sellers, buyers, investors, or renters, leads are the fuel for the future. Empty pipeline, empty pockets. Higher lead volume also allows us to be a bit more selective with who we do business with. Instead of chasing down a lead that's only worth $10,000, we could be working on one worth $20,000 or more and keep the $10,000 deal on the back burner if we have time or want to assign it. And prospects can sense when we have a lot of leads and a lot of deals in our pipeline. That gives us frame. I talk more about frame and the importance of it and how much more money it can make when we have frame in the Deal Maker Masterclass. But here's what a lot of investors get wrong, especially ambitious investors fall prey to this. They think all leads are the same. So they put all of the same time, energy, and money into all their leads equally. But not all leads are created equal. Some leads are more valuable than others, and most investors are either overpaying for their leads or have no proven system for generating high quality leads consistently. In this video, I'm going to show the one lead generation system I use to create leads that convert 3 times better, that prints me on average $22,000 a month, cuts marketing costs, and builds trust and credibility in my marketplace. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why this is the easiest money I make in real estate, how this is as close to set it and forget it lead gen system as you can get, and how you can copy paste this entire system into your business. Now, this lead gen system started with a constant question I was getting. If I refer a deal to you, what will you give me? I heard that time and time again, especially from bird dogs, and that's why I created this informal bird dog agreement that grew organically, person by person, deal after deal. And when I became a multifunctional investor, everything changed. I was now able to unlock and do deals that other investors simply couldn't. I could solve and create even the toughest deals, and I found that those deals paid by far the best. And because so few investors have the skills of a multifunctional investor, the profits were huge, and I wanted more of them. So I built the system. Now I wanted more leads. So I put the word out. I pay referrals every time I do business with someone you send me. With the incentive of a referral fee, my competitors were now sending me the deals they couldn't do, and mostly they couldn't do them because they don't know about alternative acquisition options. Check out that video if you are a bank-dependent investor. And then every time I did a closing or used a realtor or a loan officer, real estate agents forwarded me their clients who couldn't get listing commissions, like they couldn't afford to sell their house basically, or loan officers supplied me with leads stuck in financing limbo or facing foreclosure, and countless of my satisfied clients referred their friends and family to me. And the result, and this is perhaps the easiest money I make in real estate, and here's why. The referral conversion rates are 3 times better than my second best method of marketing and lead generation. The reason is because when someone else refers you, it isn't really selling. You're not selling yourself or your property. They're kind of selling it. And people are more inclined to believe the benefits when others say it. Number 2, I reduced my spending advertising almost to zero. The referrals converted better than all my other forms of marketing, and I built trust and a great reputation in my community, which resulted in more referrals. And then the leads that came to us were somewhat pre-sold, so they didn't need a lot of hand-holding or information as much as those right off the street. And that's because the person who refers them has already told them about us. Most of the leads that came in were just in need of the basic details, confirming a few questions, and like I say, much easier than a lead off the street. As a multifunctional investor, our goal is to have 2 things: assets that appreciate and systems that operate. What follows is a lead generation system that operates almost independently 24/7, 365. I call it easy cash rewards. You can call it your favorite new way of building your real estate business. And now it's your turn to have an automated lead generation system in 7 days or less that prints money, cuts marketing cost, builds credibility even while you sleep. What started as a simple mention for a free meal by sending me sellers became a $22,000 a month passive income stream. Next, I got a domain name and threw up a website and expanded the referrals to include all of our products and services. Every time someone sent a seller, a renter, a retail buyer, my hybrid home buyer program, my easy home buyer program, and my hard money lending business and the Real Estate Investor Association. Then I added some automated education on our business programs and listings. By educating my affiliates, they could now sell my property and services better. And it worked. Leads were coming in pre-sold and ready to roll, and I'll break down how I go about this so you can have the same system and army of affiliates I have. Far less time than it took me. So here's what it took. And there's a lot of flexibility on your end to customize the program based on your niche and your market to fit what you're doing where you're at. The key is to only pay when you do business with a referral. I'll give you broad directions and suggestions instead of you got to do it this way type of directions. So one thing is for sure, just start small and build it as it grows. And as you see what works best in your niche and your market, even if you don't have a set referral payout like the ones I'll describe, just say, hey, if I can do something with it, I'll definitely make it worth your time. And then keep your goals for the program and your core duties in a written, printed document, especially in the beginning. For example, goals. You want lead generation. Give them reasons to promote our products and services. Establish and explain affiliate payouts and do this well. Have it, again, printed, ready to hand out, ready to say, because people are going to ask. You don't want to be stumbling over it. If you just have if you're just doing one simple program like to sellers, easy peasy. Just tell them, here's what I do. $500 or 1%, whatever's less or something like that. Create an easy to use content to help my affiliates make money. Yeah, this is optional. I found it really helps to educate, and I'll get more into this, but to educate my affiliates in order to then educate the people they talk to, and then build trust in my community. Core duties, basic, maintain relationships with affiliates, build and maintain them, and keep detailed records in a customer relation management system, whether that's Excel, an online database, somehow it really helps to keep who referred who, when, and then if you do business with someone in the future, you can still send them a referral fee. And then this is optional, but train a VA to do all these tasks because you don't want to it's not investing to do everything I just mentioned, like managing your CRM and building and maintaining relationships with affiliates. That's not investing. So next is just getting a web page or website. And when done correctly, it's a great tool to direct affiliates to. Here you can explain how your program works, the benefits, and let them sign up. I created several different types of sites and a lot of different sales copy for the affiliate program. Then I split tested them to find out which ones work the best. And clients can see and copy the exact website that works the best, the same one I use to this day. So you can be up and running with your own site in about 40 minutes. One basic video on your website is best for holding your prospects' attention and to educate them about your program, getting them up to speed. And my coaching clients can download this white label video explainer that works great. It's the one I still use. And with your website and video done, now you can include a link in all of your marketing and your business resources to get the word out on autopilot. You can use a standalone domain name or just a page off your current website. Like if you wanted to have your website /referral program and then send everybody to that, or you could just buy a domain name and simply forward the domain name to that URL. So it's 6 one way, half dozen the other. I like to have a domain name because things change, links change, and it's all more than likely it's going to be smaller. It'll be just succinct instead of a long URL. So if you do that, you could just have, myreferralprogram.com and point it to the page on your website. There's many ways to structure a program like this and payouts. I started just offering a free steak dinner at your favorite restaurant. That was my pitch. If we do business with anyone you send anytime in the future, I'll send you to your favorite restaurant on me. To start, commit the following phrase to heart so you can comfortably and confidently say it to just about everyone with a pulse. I help people get into and out of properties. If you send me someone I end up doing business with, I'll send you a big fat finder's fee. I made the program payout structure simple and fair, and here it is how I did it. You can screenshot it. That's for a template, all of our services programs. Instead of a typical narrow focus niche target, I did an extremely wide funnel that attracted many different groups that work best within real estate. So the audiences I targeted are real estate agents and lenders, real estate investors and bird dogs and wholesalers, contractors, and those looking for a side hustle and the work from home crowd that could help their friends and family and get paid for doing it. I created an outreach marketing campaign to target each one of those specific groups, and I include all that in my coaching. You can just copy paste it basically, and it's done for you. You ain't got to write it all. So, but I do check your local laws about if you're going to do it yourself, about using the word commission when you want to have other people sell your property. It's not legal advice. I just used to say when anybody has a license, so that's going to be mortgage officer, mortgage broker, banker, realtor. How do you want to be compensated for the lead? We'll work it out together. Once an affiliate signs up, they receive autoresponders that give them access to a password-protected page on my website. And the most important part is explaining specific directions for proper channels to send me their referrals. You want to be in control of this. However, you're going to manage the intake, the inflow of leads, so you can have it in an organized way. Let them know. And also, they can download from that website my current properties for sale and for rent, the paperwork I created to find referral opportunities to help them, again, educate them, my criteria for sending me real estate deals, what I was looking for at that time, and marketing resources to attract attention to help them market this new opportunity I'm presenting to them. By the way, instead of autoresponders and a password protected page, you could just email them those items. I like to automate it. My assistant then mailed each of the new affiliates a jumpstart package that included our company pens, printed flyers of our homes available, business cards, and acrylic holders for our current marketing campaigns, and a jumpstart booklet explaining the program in detail, and a welcome letter that said, look, you don't want this stuff collecting dust. As soon as you get rid of it, we'll send you more. So get it out there wherever you go, wherever you shop, wherever you visit, wherever you work out. Put this stuff there. And by the way, on the acrylic card holders on the bottom, you always want to etch your name and number. Those tend to get taken. And again, I provide everything, this whole system for you. So I give you the Jumpstart booklet explainer and the new affiliate onboarding process. So no need recreating the wheel. And to approve how new affiliates can ramp up their referrals, I give them lead generation ideas, basic business systems to stay organized, and marketing materials for each niche they're going to be marketing. The typical referral could bring me several viable deals a year, and that could generate me tens of thousands of dollars. So I want to put effort into growing the ones. And I only need a few. I mean, my top 5 accounted for about 80% of the $22,000 a month. And after 3 years, I had about 12,500 contacts in the affiliate program database. Again, 80% didn't do much at all. But then I would blast them all whenever we had a new property for sale or rent, whenever we had a real estate investing seminar at RIA, and when an affiliate member made a big score, I'd promote them, just to let them know that, hey, this thing really does work. And not only would the affiliate members bring me real estate leads, but often an affiliate would contact me when they needed a place to rent, or when they wanted to sell a house, or when they wanted to get serious about real estate investing and join the RIA. And very often, an affiliate member would start as a bird dog in his spare time, and after making some good money as an affiliate, he'd want to kick it up a notch to do real estate investing full time. And I am not scared at all of educating the competition. The best way to ensure that affiliates send you leads is to allow them to send the leads in a way that's comfortable and easy for them. Now, like I said earlier, you want to be the one that dictates how they send it, but you also want to have pretty much all forms of viable ways for them to get you, leads. You don't want to have them mail it to your PO box, in a big long handwritten spreadsheet of all the deals and stuff. So set up several ways to receive the lead information. Make sure each way has the vital information you need to contact that lead in case one of the lead's contact information is wrong or outdated, like the phone number's wrong. You definitely want to have an email. If the email and the phone number's wrong, maybe have an address so you can mail them something. I think you can see this is a fully robust lead generation engine. After some initial work, it reliably prints me money. And for me, like I say, it brings me in an average $22,000 a month. And this is pretty close to set it and forget it system as you're going to expect to get. And what I've covered here isn't even everything you get as a client. I highly recommend this for investors who have a long-term vision, maybe not for newbies. You've got other more important levers to pull. But why would you spend weeks to reinvent the wheel when you can put a quarter in the jukebox, press play, and you can have this for yourself and be up and running? So you choose how fast or slow you want to go. And while this is definitely great information, my coaching isn't simply information, it brings implementation. You can spend the time to do this and all the other systems yourself, or you can get it done faster by working with me. So if you need help getting the right things done the right way, if you need help building, growing, or exiting your real estate investments or business, hit the Work With Me link and I'd be happy to lend a hand. It'd be my pleasure.